Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Detroit. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And a bunt back at the pitcher. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number one. Here comes Corey Seager. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And first offering is fouled off. Snell measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately either.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today on the hill, Leroy Matlock. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Wade Boggs, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Lou Brock, the next to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next one
ball,
in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. So digging in, Chipper Jones.
That is it. The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Second inning here, no score. And there's a ball.
That's down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Jason Giambi.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And we're back. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
1-2.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-2's the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0-1.
Oh, yeah. 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting
No
off
ball,
speed
2
there.
strikes.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. And that's fouled off.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lau at the plate.
Yeehaw. No balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And takes low for ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. For Armstrong. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch, not strike. Close. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1. Ball.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1-2 here. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Swanson digs in. Fouled off left side. Matlock kicks and delivers. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Luke Keeschel. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Start of the 4th. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Snell back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things pitches are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
1-1.
And now the lefty inside, just missed. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Count is full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swanson. Keyshaw for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him swinging. So up next, Lou Brock struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Jason Giambi digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. This one high in the air to left center. Brock gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's in, ball.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Back here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
He's there. He's got it. Then there's one down. And now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up.
No balls,
that was
strike.
Ugly.
Up the middle. Nice grab. In there safely. One down. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now it's Brandon Lau. Fastball almost got him there.
1-0. Hee-haw!
To the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now Corbin Carroll. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the...
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Save! No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Seager in the box now. Takes strike one. Now 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. So Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, right side. Carroll moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. And
One
that
ball, no
skips in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is out of play. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Raleigh whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Wade Boggs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
No
after
balls,
that, a
2
hitter
strikes.
or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And we're back. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
And that one fouled off. Bautista measures 6 feet 8 inches, 29 years old,
1-1.
and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And there's a
2-1.
ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter
Ball.
watching that go by.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 3-0. So digging in, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt.
1-2.
Now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jason Giambi, the next to hit. That one
1-0.
not close, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps
1-1.
shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot,
2-1.
but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered. That's back. That's not coming back. And they add on. It's 4-0. Joe Kelly coming in. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Brandon Lowe now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Brandon Lowe.
Just missed.
Ball.
Foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down on strike. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Brock in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Kelly back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Check swing, called strike. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one popped up, and that's foul. Kelly, a slender right-hander. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Boots it.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the.
Runner takes off. Pitches low.
He's in
and
there.
That's a stolen base. Not even close. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Mark Davis.
And they felt
Ellie on the move. Pitches high.
High leg kick.
Safe. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Runner on the go again. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Inside move to second. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is down low. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard, Yordan Alvarez. Digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Into center. Brock really on his horse for it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Alvarez around second. On to third. Save as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
They score a run thanks to the infield single. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
in the dirt. Two outs. Swinging a foul out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this.
Chipper on the move. Threw it by him. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
That's the ball. Way inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set to start the So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Late with the swing there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Corbin Carroll. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. And now 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That misses the zone. Ball one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Luke Teschel. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Junior makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. to right, and that should do it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that'll do it. This one ends 7-0.